10 TV keeping a close eye on Intel. When the tech giant starts production in 2025, it will be the largest consumer of water of any business in the Columbus area. We are talking millions and millions of gallons of water.
So for some perspective here, right now, the city of Gahanna rather, which uses 4.7 million gallons of water per day, 4.7 million gallons of water per day. Riddlesburg consumes 3 million gallons of water per day, and Bexley uses 1.6 million gallons of water per day. But Columbus is now getting ready to help.
10 TV's Kevin Landers explains how the city is preparing for Intel and other development that will follow.
Water. It is the lifeblood of a growing city, and Columbus is blessed with an abundance of it. The question is how to make it last as demand for it grows.
While we're blessed with abundant water, we also have to be mindful of the fact that there is a finite amount of water.
The announcement of Intel to New Albany forced Columbus to rethink how quickly it needed to add a fourth water plant.
Intel put it on steroids, did it not?
And that's why we've moved the plant forward in our planning.
This vacant land at the corner of Home Road and Dublin Road is where the estimated $300 million water plant will go. The state is contributing $50 million to the project because of the escalated timeline. The new water plant is expected to be online by 2028, 3 years after Intel starts production. In the meantime, the city's Hap Crimean plant will provide the water, and it's a lot.
The city of Columbus has a lot of water users, but nothing will compare to the amount of water that Intel plans to use. So let's compare. Ohio State uses 2.8 million gallons of water every day. Abbott Labs, 2.3 million gallons of water every day. That's followed by Anheuser-Busch at 1.1 million. And finally, Intel tops the list with 5 million gallons of water per day.
We can supply that initial need, but we also want to make sure that we have the capacity over the long run for not just Intel, but the growth that's going to happen related to Intel.
How customer water rates will be impacted in the future remains unclear. What is clear is that more Columbus water will be needed to fuel the growth of Intel and other development that will follow. The question for the city is how to balance it all.
Water is a finite resource, so we always want to be thinking about how do we protect our water supply and pay attention to the safe yield that we can take out.
Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Intel will pay more for Columbus water than those who live in the city limits. Customers outside Columbus pay 1.3 times the city rate, and the city says Intel's 5 million gallons of water per day equates to about 3.5% of the city's water.